Hello, Stephan here with Liquidity with a video comparing English and German verb placements with phrases of location and time.
Liquidity.
English and German have basic rules when it comes to verb placement, and those rules are usually followed. There are some exceptions to both of them. So in English, we have the subject, verb, object formula. The verb always comes after the subject. There are some exceptions, such as formulaic expressions such as so do I or never have I ever, fill in the blank. In German, the verb is typically the second element in a sentence, not necessarily the second word, but the second element. There are exceptions to that rule too, most noticeably questions when the verb is the very first element. For this video's examples, we use the basic sentence, we see many people, or in German, wir sehen viele Menschen. In both cases, for right now, the verb see or sehen follows the subject, which is we or wir, and precedes the object, which is many people or viele Menschen. Both the English subject-verb-object rule and the German verb as second element rule are followed. Let's add a temporal expression. Today, heute. We have two choices of placement. In English, it could go at the end of the sentence, for instance. We see many people today. In German, it could go right after the verb. Wir sehen heute viele Menschen. In both cases, the verb position does not change, since in this case, neither the English nor the German rule is impacted. However, let's put today, or heute, at the beginning of the sentence to see how in German the verb as second element rule applies. Today we see many people. Heute sehen wir viele Menschen. So here you can see how sehen and wir is inverted to make sure that sehen, which is the verb, is the second element in this sentence. So after we added the word heute to the beginning of the sentence. The same principle applies with phrases of location, such as in the city, in der Stadt, at the beginning of sentences, such as in the city we see many people, or in der Stadt sehen wir viele Menschen. So again, in German, the verb becomes the second element rather than just following the subject. In both English and German, if we don't put a location phrase at the beginning of the sentence, it actually goes towards the end of the sentence. So in English, this would look like this. We see many people in the city. And in German, it would be wir sehen viele Menschen in der Stadt. In both English and German, we would not likely bunch together temporal and location phrases in one place if used in the same sentence. The most elegant solution might be the following. In English, today we see many people in the city. In German, heute sehen wir viele Menschen in der Stadt. But don't be completely surprised if you hear the following in conversational German. Heute in der Stadt sehen wir viele Menschen. In this case, heute in der Stadt is treated like one element that emphasizes when and where we see many people. It's just not a very stylistically elegant solution, but it's said that way for emphasis, and it's more colloquial, it's more vernacular German, it's more spoken German. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. Check out my other videos. See if you like something that you see there. I hope you like something that you see there. If you do, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you in the next video.